True. That's
Sweet.
probably the only reason why it wouldn't be called spleef.
Oh, hi, Hi, Skelly. That is exactly why we are...
Cutting this down.
Yep. There's that done.
Recycling some fencing from the soon-to-be inner barrier.
I've encountered an issue. I am out of juice.
Does it pull from the backpack?
Yep.
So both the laser and the backpack are drained, huh?
Yep.
Yes, zombie, I want your brain. Give it to me.
Yeah. I still get a kick out of the 45 slot hopper, though. Because it's it's 3 blocks in size, and it stores 45 slots of items. I just put the spare mining laser in the ender chest, and I'm going to put the copper ore that I ended up with in the production line.
Cool.
Yeah, those 45 slot hoppers, you put them in between a pair of coke ovens properly. You can just pile on the coal and it will auto feed. Speaking of, I need to finish building the one that I started over here.
I'm filling in some of the old trench since we don't need it anymore, given that, well, everything else that we've done so far.
Yep.
As well as taking down the old barrier wall.
And the coke oven bricks have gotten a new icon.
Oh?
Yeah. And there we go. Coal coke and creosote production has just been doubled.
Cool. Need basically use the portal gun to get out there. What you doing?
We need to deal with this lake, don't we?
No, that's fine. That little trench is going to be filled in with quicksand. Too wide, too deep.
Okay. The filters on the railcraft stuff you talk about?
I think he just means them in general.
Well, the filters on the railcraft stuff it chooses what items get unloaded at that get loaded or unloaded at that loader. Oh, the filters from Red Power, they will tag an item that goes through them with a color, and if you redstone pulse them, they will pick up a stack of items from the adjacent inventory and eject it on the other side, usually into a tube network. They're quite handy, actually. No. It can eject into any valid inventory as well. So you could act...
Buildcraft pipes.
You've
They
tested?
won't,
You've tested Buildcraft pipes yourself?
if it's a valid inventory, Buildcraft pipes can take it. If not, it's a bug. It's the way it's supposed to be. A filter is supposed to sort. If you eject into Buildcraft pipes, you wipe out the sort. So it's kind of redundant and pointless.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Looks like I'm actually running short on nether brick. My own fault, I suppose.
Yep.
But the area I ran out on is not... While the fence is not up, it's not exactly what I would label as a high-risk zone.
Mm-hmm.
As in, any mob would have to climb through the area, through the water, and then... well, basically, only a spider is any danger here.
Yep.
I recobbled it just for safety reasons. Which is, again, redundant. Before I do anything involving bees, I gotta get the rest of these old projects all cleaned up, which involves finishing off this forestry contraption, and then get the monstrosity properly set up so it handles everything that goes into it correctly. I think with that, what we can do is just simply have like a barrel for pumpkins, a barrel for melons, and then it outputs into the squeezers, which outputs into a huge iron tank. I think that would be the simplest way to do it. What about you?
Yeah, probably.
I doubt we're going to need more than 64 stacks of pumpkins or melons at any given time.
Yeah.
And by the way, out of box, we don't think small. Thinking small is not something we do well.
Yeah. Easier to build more than you need and turn it off later, really. I did show you the hollow barrels for our melon monstrosity, didn't I?
We just usually refer to it as the monstrosity for short. Oh, he's about to get shocked.
Yep. And you can tell I've entered that set of coordinates in that little bit too much.
Why don't you have a link book back home by now?
Can't be bothered. Okay, short version. We have run that engine through 3 full stacks of peat. Oh, they won't? Okay.
I thought they would.
No.
There must not be considered a valid inventory for them then.
Yeah. Okay. You saw 1 peat-fired engine, 3 stacks of peat, has filled this chest, diamond chest, and this entire haul of barrels, plus probably 2 more barrels. You can see why we call it the monstrosity.
I don't think he's quite finished processing what he's seen yet.
Probably not.
We need the seed oil.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. I mean, we need. How else are we going to feed the 2 dozen of these that we're going to make and keep the tank full? Seriously. I gotta check the sidedness of those things, actually. Machinery. Squeezer. Ooh.
What?
Inputs. Any side includes all seeds. We're going to be doing a lot of red power stuff with that.
Oh, most likely.
Yes, I've got a refinery going there. It's still going. Basically, what's going to end up happening is that the that the squeezers are going to be fed the way that the barrels currently are.
Nice. What do we have in the way of jungle saplings?
I don't know. You're down in the storage room, aren't you?
No, I'm up at the what's going to be our jungle tree farm.
Rubber tree. It's going to be on that wall. We have one jungle sapling for sure. I'm beginning to think that's all we have.
That is not terribly good,
No, it is not.
but it's that one sapling could potentially yield us the rest of the ones we need.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about halfway to getting killed. Just hit level 10.
That getting killed. Okay. Yeah, he's had bad luck when he gets to level 20 the past couple of weeks.
Every time I hit level 20, I usually get killed before I hit level 30. Well, I've successfully done it. It's just the last few weeks, half the time I hit 20, I usually turn around, something happens, and I get killed arbitrarily. Usually due to the system bug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the two new arboretums, the tree farm, like the two eastern tree farms, the pillboxes, are constructed. The one to the north west is still pending, as I need to get some more glass.
Alrighty. 8, 9. Yeah.
our Zybrick chest, or for the Psychorium ingots, that may need to get updated. It's still just an iron chest, and it's getting pretty full, and I imagine we got quite a bit in the ingots chest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. I need one of those. 8 of those.
I know we're short on diamonds, but we don't necessarily need to bring it to a diamond level, just a higher level than iron. I believe gold's the next level up.
Yep. And done.
Cool. The one catch with having these pillboxes around like this is that the trees that get produced are only produced from the outer saplings, not the inner row saplings. But they are produced bigger.
Interesting.
Because if you notice, that farm is turned off right now because it ran out of humus.
That I just dealt with.
Right. But
Actually,
all the saplings that are still in place are virtually all of them are on the inner row.
yeah, but there is some blatant inner row usage as well. Like right in front of me.
Just because it's sand doesn't mean it was used.
Mm.
Humus degrades to sand over time when it's placed. As soon as it's used, it of course degrades. Okay, so that last pillbox is just waiting the glass to complete it.
Okay.
We also need to have the harvesters put in place. And then power them, connect them to the grid, pipe them, and then we got to get the automated humus and bog earth production dealt with.
Yep.
And get a couple, another moistener or two over here to deal with the wheat. I think a single additional moistener should be enough.
Yep.
And that will have, hopefully that will be enough. Because before we do anything with that other farm, again, we got to test that out.
Yep.
The